In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to cast on. You take your yarn, which has a tail, that's the very end of the yarn, and the working yarn, which is the yarn coming from the ball of yarn. You take your working yarn and loop it over your tail. Then you just pinch that loop together, reach through the loop, and grab the working yarn, pulling it through. And there you have a slip knot. This knot can easily come undone, and we'll do it one more time. You have your working yarn, loop it over your tail, reach through, pull it through, and there's your slip knot, which you can now slip onto your knitting needle. Now you just kind of tuck the tail behind and work with the working yarn, keeping the tail out of the way. You just let the working yarn kind of float over your palm and then loop it onto the needle. So let it float over, loop it on. Let it float over your palm, loop it on. You can also do this on your finger if you think that's easier. Don't do it too tight. Put them on nice and loose, and these will be your first stitches. Count to make sure you have the number that your pattern calls for. Here we're doing 12. Now we're going to flip it over and we're ready to knit. This is the simplest way of getting your stitches onto your needle for quickly getting started knitting. There are many different ways with different benefits. The long tail cast on is the most popular, and we'll have another tutorial for that.